Hello and welcome to Whispered Legends. I am your storyteller, and I'm thrilled to have you here. Get ready to journey into tales of mystery, adventure, and the unknown. If you love stories that spark your imagination, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a whisper. Now, let's begin today's tale. On a hidden island, far from civilization, the winds whispered tales of an ancient beast that had not been seen for millennia. A jungle untouched by man, filled with towering trees, sprawling vines, and untamed wilds, was home to a creature so mighty it ruled the land without question. King Kong, the mighty ape, had always been the undisputed king of this island. Towering over the jungle like a titan, Kong's massive frame moved with surprising agility through the dense foliage. His roar shook the trees, signaling his dominance over the island's creatures. He was the protector, the ruler, the primal force that governed everything. His only companion was the island itself, his kingdom. But something was about to change. The ground trembled beneath Kong's feet. The air grew heavy, and a deep, rumbling noise echoed through the jungle, sending shivers down Kong's spine. This was not the typical rumble of thunder or the movement of his fellow titans, it was something ancient, something far more terrifying. Deep beneath the earth, a creature long forgotten stirred. Behemoth, a beast of unimaginable size and strength, had been lying dormant for centuries, waiting for the right moment to rise. With every tremor, the beast's colossal form slowly began to shift, the earth groaning under its weight. Massive legs emerged from the earth, and soon the colossal creature was standing tall, towering over the landscape like an immovable mountain. Behemoth's eyes, glowing with ancient power, scanned the horizon. It was not just a beast of size, it was a symbol of untamable force, untouched by time. The wind howled through its thick, armored hide, and its tail, as thick as a tree trunk, swayed menacingly behind it. The jungle seemed to fall silent in awe of the ancient being that had awoken. Kong, sensing the disturbance, bellowed a challenge. He was the protector of this land, and no creature, no matter how ancient or powerful, would take that from him. His primal instincts flared as he charged forward, muscles rippling under his fur as he leaped over trees, closing the distance between himself and this new threat. And there it was, Behemoth, standing like a living mountain, its massive bulk casting a shadow over the jungle. The two titans locked eyes. Kong let out a deafening roar, his chest heaving as he ran toward the colossal creature. With a leap, he slammed into Behemoth's side, his powerful fists landing against its thick hide. But Behemoth hardly flinched. It swung its tail with terrifying force, striking Kong squarely in the chest. The impact sent Kong flying through the trees, crashing into the earth with a thundering sound that rattled the jungle. Dazed but not defeated, Kong pushed himself up, growling in defiance. His body ached from the blow, but his spirit burned brighter than ever. He would not be so easily defeated. With renewed determination, Kong lunged again. This time, he used his agility, scaling the nearest tree and launching himself from its high branches straight at Behemoth's back. His fists hammered into the beast's armored hide, but Behemoth's skin was like iron, impervious to Kong's blows. Behemoth howled in fury, twisting its massive body and throwing Kong to the ground with terrifying force. The impact cracked the stone beneath them. Kong, winded but filled with rage, got back to his feet. His eyes blazed with determination. He was fast. He was fierce. But Behemoth was sheer, unrelenting power. The ground trembled again as Behemoth swung its tail, smashing a nearby rock formation and sending debris flying. Kong dodged, using the chaos to his advantage, grabbing a massive boulder from the wreckage. With a grunt, he hurled the rock at Behemoth's head, striking it with all his strength. The blow staggered Behemoth, but only for a moment. It roared in fury, its massive form unfazed, and charged at Kong with terrifying speed. Kong barely had time to react before Behemoth's colossal foot stomped down on the earth, sending shockwaves through the ground. The impact knocked Kong off his feet, sending him crashing into the jungle. His body was battered, bruised, but his spirit remained unbroken. The battle raged on, with Kong leaping from tree to tree, trying to land a blow on Behemoth. Each time he attacked, Behemoth retaliated with brute strength. With every move Kong made, the ancient creature's massive power pushed him back. The jungle trembled under the weight of their clash. But Kong was relentless. He climbed to the top of a towering cliff, gathering every ounce of strength he had left. With a deafening roar, he leaped toward Behemoth, fists raised high. He collided with the beast, but Behemoth swung its tail with the fury of 1,000 storms. Kong was thrown through the air, crashing into the side of a mountain, his body crumpling in a heap. The jungle grew still. Kong's chest heaved as he struggled to breathe. His body was broken, bloodied, but his eyes glowed with the fire of life. He rose slowly, each movement painful, but he refused to yield. His heart thundered in his chest as he faced Behemoth, still standing, still unyielding. But Behemoth, with its vast, ancient power, towered over him. The beast let out a triumphant roar, its massive form blocking out the sun. It had won. Kong, battered and bruised, let out one final, defiant roar. Though beaten, he was not broken. With his last bit of strength, he stood tall before the ancient beast, his gaze unwavering. As Behemoth turned and lumbered away, its victory undeniable, Kong remained standing, the jungle echoing with the last remnants of his mighty roar. And so, the legend of their battle would live on, two titans, one representing ancient power, the other representing unyielding spirit. The island would never be the same. The jungle, though scarred by their clash, would continue to whisper the tale of Behemoth versus King Kong, a story of strength, resilience, and the unrelenting will to survive.